Hey everybody, I hope you guys are all doing okay. Welcome back to Let's Play Siralim Ultimate. Last episode, we had a pretty major milestone in our series where we, for the first time, if you look at our achievements, summoned a Dumpling. And in between episodes I've been thinking, so there is a whole separate rabbit hole you can go down in terms of summoning the rest of the dumplings. And I was wondering, like, am I gonna do that now, or am I gonna do something else, like, switch to the other party? And I'm thinking, let's at least make some progress on the dumpling thing. Let's make some progress on it, and then once we get to the point where we can't do anything more with that, like there is one final stage to the dumpling thing, which we're probably gonna have to farm for separately. But for now, I do think we're gonna make some progress on it. And I will, in the description to this video, link to the guide that I'm gonna be following. Like I said, I am now not worried about spoilers anymore, like for anything in the game. So I am following a guide which will let me know how to find these dumplings. The first thing we need to do is actually, the dumpling that we have, we need to bring it into our party. What I'm gonna do is, very temporarily, I'm going to deposit my Dread White. I'm gonna bring in my dumpling. Is there no way to select new creatures? I guess, we can just scroll down. It's not that much more effort. We're gonna bring in our dumpling. And we are now going to... what am I gonna do? We're gonna summon a corrupted phoenix, because I'm gonna fuse this dumpling with a corrupted phoenix. This dumpling is about to replace our unicorn. Where? There it is. This dumpling is about to take the place of what our unicorn is right now. And let me first of all explain what the ramifications of that are going to be. Let's look at what we're getting from the unicorn right now. Specifically the traits. The 3 traits. The native trait is when the creature attacks, it resurrects a normal ally with 50% health. This trait is also being fed to our animatus. We also have Final Breath from Fusion and Disposability through the artifact. So in its place we're gonna get this native trait, which is useless because we do not have a dumpling party. This trait is useful only if you have a dumpling party, or if you have some other weird synergy where it says this creature is treated as if it's this other creature, and we have none of that going on in our current party. So we are going to be losing one of these useful traits, and the question is which one would we rather give up? And out of these 3, I really want to keep Final Breath. Disposability is also... So it's between disposability and reinvigoration, and I do think that our regular party members aren't getting killed that often, right? So what we'll do is we'll switch to we'll keep, or should we keep reinvigoration? Nah man, let's keep disposability for now and let's see how we do. We only need to run this dumpling for a limited period of time. What I'm also going to do is, since the artifact is also going to swap, let's rename the artifact that the Unicorn Vivifier currently has. Let's call these the Slot 5 boots for now. Slot 5 boots. And that way I won't have to like look through everything and figure out which one needs to go where. Alright, so the first thing we're gonna do is we are going to what order should we do this in? I think first thing we should do is fuse the dumpling with the corrupted phoenix. For that we go to the fusion lab. Go to in party. Dumpling with the corrupted phoenix. By the way, I'll mention something. Well, I'll mention it right now. So one thing you need to do to unlock the rest of the dumplings, there's another dumpling creature called the omelet. The only way you can unlock it is by making realm progress, meaning going past your deepest realm into something even deeper with a regular dumpling in your party. Now, what I did in between episodes is I tested whether this works if you fuse your dumpling. Because I don't know what it meant by standard dumpling, like regular dumpling obviously, but doesn't matter if it's fused. And it worked while it was fused. However, out of these, I like the dark one the best, so we'll pick that. I was gonna say, however, I did get one achievement for it. The fusion was successful. By the way I tested it was I made a copy of my save. And I tested this, and then I deleted the copy of my save because I'm like, I'm not using that anymore. It was only for testing purposes. The reason I made a copy of my save was that in case it doesn't work, I didn't want to have wasted my dumpling. And as you can see, this dark dumpling does indeed match our color scheme quite nicely. However, that one achievement put us from 39%, which we were at previously, to 40%. And the Steam pop-up came for that. So I'm not seeing the Steam pop-up a second time. So I'm having to show you, like, manually that we are now at 40%. I guess I would have had to show you every time, but you would have heard the sound effect for the Steam pop-up if it had happened during the recording. Instead, it happened on the copy of my save file that I didn't even want to use, and there's no way for me to make it unpop so that it can pop up again. So let's not even worry about it. We've got 40%. That's good. We're into yet another, like, think of it like in phases of 10% each. We are now into the next phase. So yeah, that one achievement put us at 40%. Next thing, let's level up our creature, because he's at level 1 right now. 3,000 power will take us all the way to nearly 10,000. Are we going to get more achievements for that, or are we done getting... Maybe it'll take a while to pop, or maybe there's nothing to pop. Anyway, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to unequip your spell gems. Let me just take a picture of these, because in case there's no easy way for me to remember what they are, I'll want to see this list, because these are the spells that the dumpling is gonna have, and the dumpling will be able to equip them because it is now a sorcery creature. To equip them, however, it's gonna need to have more spell slots. And to have more spell slots, it's gonna need that artifact. So let's just unequip all of these. Now let's unequip the artifact. Now let's equip the slot 5 boots. Now let's equip those spell gems, and the order I don't think should matter, as I was afraid of. Some of them... Okay, which spells did I have? Jesus, okay. Oh, 3 of them popped up, but 3 of them didn't. Magic suppression... You know what? Let's do it exactly in the order that you had them. Reincarnation, magic suppression, rabbit dementia, antidote, arbitration, and finally astral dimension. And now we assign the reincarnation macro. And now we deposit our vivifier. Withdraw our dread white. Oh. Which one of these was it? It was you. Yes. No, it wasn't you. What? Where's my... Oh, there you are. There's my good dread white. Ooh, also my vivifier. What was your... Oh god, I dropped my phone. Fortunately, floor is carpeted, so no damage done. Right. What was your disposition? Your disposition was brutal, and the Dumpling's disposition is gentle, meaning you're losing intelligence, you're gaining defense. What is brutal means you're gaining attack and losing intelligence. I guess you're not really using your intelligence that much, and defense is gonna help you more than attack, for sure. So we'll leave it like this. We are also going to go to manage menagerie groups and create a new menagerie group. We're gonna call this the... well, we have to do this to rename it. We're gonna call it the... well, we can call it the... Dumpling farming, not DV, DU. Yeah, this goes so much faster now that I know you can just hit B instead of going all the way to backspace if you want to get rid of a letter. Dumpling. Okay, let's call it... Where's G? Oh, there's G. Man. Filling out any text like this always makes me feel like I'm illiterate. Because where are any of the alphabets? We'll call it the dumpling... Oh, not... dumpling grind. Confirm. And now, let's, with all of that done, start making some realm progress. And I'll show you what I mean by, like, we need to make realm progress for unlocking another dumpling. We're not going to go to a random realm straight away, because there are 2 other dumplings that should pop. Come on, give me a good... there we go, a good bonus. We're gonna go to Blood Grove. Oh, immediately we're attacked by these guys. Enemies have rebirth as a buff, which is annoying. They don't have extra speed, we're just fighting against very quick enemies right now. Looks like everything's still in its proper place. Oh yeah, and these are those awful nemesis creatures. I'm like, we should be doing way more damage than this. And it's true. We should. Oh, and we need to change your default action to the macro as well. But we can just do this, I guess. Alright, now go to creatures. Your strategy, which basically is your default action, is gonna be to use this macro. Now let's make our donation to the Lord of the Hunt. And let's spring some traps, get this quest done. Before we get this quest done, let me show you my bestiary and what exactly I'm trying to accomplish. Sorted by race, and let's find our dumplings. Okay. So, if we want to summon a new regular dumpling, I think we're gonna have to kill 100 of them again. What we're looking for now is the omelet. The only way to get progress for the omelet is, like I said, by clearing your highest realm. And each time you clear what is at that point your highest realm, like, I guess you could take a break from it for a while, switch to a different party, and then come back to it again. Then whatever your highest realm is, then you'll have to clear that to get another 1%. Each time you clear your highest realm, you get 1%. So we're gonna have to clear 100 high realms for this to be unlocked. Yeah, them. Oh wait, they have rebirth and resurrect on death. Man, talk about redundancy. That's annoying. Anyway, we'll deal with it. We'll deal with it. I'm happy to fight. Happy to fight nemesis creatures all day. Yeah, this is gonna be a bit of an annoying realm because of all this. Because of all this nonsense. Ooh, I'm not gonna interact with those objects yet, because that's a separate thing that I'm gonna have to talk about. Let's get some buffs meanwhile. Enemies are snared, that's great. Guess this is another good realm for snaring bosses if you're fighting them. Alright, yeah, let's deal with you quickly. Nice arbitration. I guess it doesn't matter because they have resurrect on death anyway. Annoying, to be sure, but it's fine. Grab you, grab that, deal with you quickly, do this, do that, and let's remind ourselves that the omelet is currently at 0%. As soon as we spring this trap, ooh, the goblet of trials is full. As soon as we spring this trap, let's go back to our bestiary. It should be at 1%. Yes, we've made 1% progress. We're gonna have to do this 100 more times. But really, let's not think of it as, oh, we're barely making any progress. Let's just think of it as, we'll have to clear realms anyway. And eventually, as a reward for that, we're gonna get some good stuff. Right, let's also quickly take care of this master. Oh my god, the Eft master. Let's see what they are gonna do. Well, they are snared, which is a bad time for them. Let's arbitrate. Actually, let's arbitrate. Get rid of those buffs. Oh, they're getting most of them back. So let's. What is your chance to dodge? It sounds pretty bad, but let's start off like this. And let's see. And a bunch of them are going to be confused. So let's... Yeah, we have maximum buffs as well in this realm, which means we're not getting gems sealed after casting. We now have a way to deal with that, but this battle shouldn't need us to do that. Alright. Now, let us try to kill them like this. I think that's an easy fight. Alright, now that we've beaten the master, I want to talk about one more thing about dumplings. So, to find the squash dumpling or the melon, I think, dumpling, you're gonna have to, again, you're gonna have to have the standard dumpling in your party, but the way to find these guys is to do these mini quests. So the mini quest in Apocrynox's realm will have a chance to spawn one of those dumplings. And the mini, a similar mini quest in Tauren's realm, where you're eating stuff off the ground, and then occasionally when you eat 3 of them, something happens. That will have a chance to spawn a the other one. I think the pumpkin spawns here, and the melon spawns in Tauren's realm. One thing that I will admit to you is that I did not test this when I was doing my when I copied my save file. All I tested was whether the dumpling would make progress for the purposes of finding the omelet, because it would have taken a long time on a save file that I'm not even gonna keep to test to see if it's gonna, if a fused dumpling is gonna give me the squash and the melon. But my assumption is if it works for one, it should work for the other. And really, all the game should be checking for is the creature type. And the creature type doesn't change based on what it's fused with, right? Like, we're fighting enemies all the time, and they're fused with stuff, but we're still getting rewards like knowledge with the creature, or the card for the creature, or the trait material of the creature based on what the creature's actual thing is. So, its actual race is. Alright. Let's hope that it works out. What I am gonna do though is I am gonna farm Apocrynox's realm for a while, hoping to get this fellow to spawn for us. And I believe the pumpkins specifically give you the pumpkin. And also the guide that I was reading also says that fusions shouldn't stop you from getting the dumpling events from coming. It's just a matter of chance, I believe. Alright, let's deal with you pretty quickly. And I guess a lot of these realm properties don't apply to mini boss fights, because enemies were supposed to belong to the same race, but they didn't. Not in this one. Which is a way of excuse me. Which is a way of almost making the fight a little bit easier, if you think about it, because same race enemies usually give them a bunch of synergies. yeah, that play off each other. Grab that. Nothing here. Doesn't look like we are gonna be finding any pumpkins in this realm, but looks like we are gonna be finding a mimic. Can we just bulldoze you like this? Yes, we can. And we're gonna shut down your resurrection as well. And we're finding all kinds of nether stones, but nothing we're too excited about. Another mini boss room we will happily enter. And we're full up on buffs and debuffs, so that's nice. It is great to ensnare enemies. Yeah, and because this is a... well, because this is going to be a slow place to farm, and because we had a slow start to the episode because of all of the explaining I had to do, we're not going to farm anything in this realm. We are going to, however, check. Yeah, we might have missed a couple chests. We really should, especially with our item bonus. Nothing in there. And there was one more down. Yeah, down here could be, but it isn't. Okay. Anything else at all in this realm? I mean, there's a few like minor things, but they're a little out of the way. I think we're just gonna head home because we've got a couple things to take care of. Project and goblet. Let's deal with the goblet first. 17 grand and let's keep on doing this. Until we get animator as our thing. Any second now. There we go. Perfect. Now, what? Did you finish Keyforge? Before we start another Keyforge mission, what progress are we making on the Fanatic specialty? Ooh, we're almost ready. It's probably gonna take 2 more missions to do that, so we'll just start another Keyforge. And yeah, let's just go straight back into Apocrynox's realm and hope that we get... hang on. Let me consult the guide. Make sure that I am understanding it correctly. Siralim Ultimate Dumpling Guide. Dumpling Acquisition Guide. Okay. The omelet, the squash can only be found in Apocrynox's realm. You must have a standard dumpling and eat squash off the ground. The melon can only be found in Torrn's realm. There's a small chance that doing this will give you 100 mana for the squash dumpling. Okay. Okay. And hang on. Hang on just a second. And just give me a moment. I just need to check one more thing. And like, are you sure you have to have a standard dumpling in your party? You must have a standard dumpling in your party. Okay. That's the other thing I wanted to make sure that we were on the same page about. Right. Sorry for that delay, but we are doing something that's very new to me. So I want to make sure that there aren't any hiccups. So we're being told that it's a small chance. So we can't expect it to happen, you know, instantly. However, we are going to keep farming this realm until it does happen. And then we'll move on to farming Torrent's realm. I don't know if that was the... Or like, are all of these squash objects or are they different fruits? I think they're different fruits. And then only the squash is giving us the chance for squash. Interesting. Interesting. Alright. This is a... excuse me, this is a much quicker realm. Could be some farming potential in it as well, or... I mean... I'm tempted to just not farm and just go hard on looking for these dumplings. God, this guy is being a real pain. A huge, huge pain. But we killed him. Alright, let's carry on looking. Oop, and there's somebody there. So now that we've lost the Unicorn Vivifier's native trait, we'll no longer be able to resurrect enemies by attacking enemies. But we've got a much more robust party. We haven't really needed to... like, we're not getting party wiped nearly as often as we used to, now that we have Shimmer and, you know, other defensive, you know, improvements to our build. Right, this is the Vulpes Master. What is gonna be... You're gonna do a bunch of nonsense. Okay, that's what's gonna happen. Nevertheless, let's do this. Why did my animatus lose his turn? Alright, please, Dumpling, just do a rabid dementia. End this torture. Alright. I guess I should have seen what their trait was, but now we beat this guy for the 5th time. And I think the previous master as well, we beat for the 5th time. Okay, this is the squash. This time we just got a bunch of crystal. Let's check. Let's check. Bestiary. That's page 17. Yep. Squash. And that is that realm complete. And if we look at our what am I saying? Our bestiary. Go back to page 17. 2% now on the omelet. that is also slowly getting there. Oh, this is also saying that it's squash. I guess I don't know what squash looks like, because that looked like a pumpkin to me. So, if all of these objects are indeed squash, and if all of them do have a chance of giving us the, you know, squash dumpling, then hopefully it won't take too long for us to farm this bad boy up. Again, that's only giving us crystal. Not what we want. I wish I knew what the exact percentage was. Like, if I knew that it's like 1% per squash you interact with, then, you know, just as a way to set your expectations. Alright. Yeah, let's deal with you quickly. Oh my god, you pieces of garbage. But we should be fine. Even though you stopped us from buffing, we murdered you. Alright. Nothing there or there. One good thing about farming Apocrynox, like farming this realm, is that it's got these mini boss rooms. And not every realm has these. So they're a good source of loot. Also a good source of loot are those homes that you... those little huts where you give them the firewood. So we'll be getting some sweet loot out of this. Some sweet loot. We're already finding some nether stones. Nothing this time. You know what? I'm gonna put the card farming on pause while I focus down this squash thing. We'll go back to card because, like, it does slow things down, and I want to get as much card farming as possible done. So we've got to spend time rolling as well. 418 is fantastic. Straight back into the Blood Grove, baby. Alright. And we're going to be getting some nice favor with the Apocrynox. And then eventually, again, they've got Resurrect on Death and Rebirth. That's a bunch of garbage, if you ask me. Yeah, we'll go back to farming once we have the squash and the melon. We've donated, right? Yes, we have. Don't have anything for you yet. We will soon. It seems like it's a... I mean, I think we just got lucky in finding mimics as well. I don't think this realm in particular has a, like, high chance to give you a mimic. Alright, let's keep going. We will have a, oh, we got, let's just deal with you. The Hound Master. This is going to be irritating because you're going to do some nonsense. Dire Wolves, I don't really care about Dire Wolves. What we'll do is we'll do this. Then we'll do a Rabid Dementia. And then this should be easy. There we go. What are you asking? Forbidden Depths is Aneltha. Ooh, and once again we beat the Hound of Mass. Oh, I think that's a treasure golem on the screen, just to the just above and to the left. You know what? Let's get some buffs for ourselves before we interact with that guy. Another mini boss room. These guys are a little bit tanky, it seems, so let's just try and do this. Yeah, it's always a bit of a pain dealing with resurrecting enemies. Always a bit of a pain. These enemies are obtuse. Every time I see obtuse enemies, I'm reminded of that scene from Shawshank Redemption, where he says to the warden, "Don't be obtuse," or something like that. He uses the word obtuse, and then the warden gets really offended. That's one of my favorite insults to give to someone. Just calling them obtuse, just because it doesn't even feel that insulting, and yet somehow it is. Wait, are we gonna find a mimic every time, or are we just getting lucky? I thought these guys were technically a rare encounter. There we go. Yep, we're still in Netherstone week. I've had time off. I've been playing extra hard. Like I've been in the mood to play this game. You know, early in the morning before I get going with the rest of my stuff. I'm like, I could do like 3 or 4 episodes if I get up at like 8 or 9. And I was tempted to start a new save file, but I'm like, there's no way I'll finish this game if I'm splitting my time between a Let's Play save file and another save file. So let's just keep one, and I'll just resign myself to, like, if I'm playing, I'm Let's Playing. And it's fun, you know, there's not that it ever, like, I'm not to imply that I'm ever not enjoying Let's Playing, it's just that it can take a bit of a toll on your voice and your throat, which is the main thing. Ooh, we're getting all kinds of nether stones. They're all garbage, but, you know, we can crush them into piety. So, there's that at least. Let's kill these guys. Get out of here. Alright. We've also spent a bit of power rolling for item bonus in this episode. Ooh, and this is a big realm. Okay, another nether stone. All of the nether stones. And even though they have rebirth and resurrect on death, they should lose both of those. Yep. So that's at least some small comfort to us. Alright, let's do this. Go around, do this. Do this. More squash. This enemy was moving in a very strange way. Almost seemed like he was running away. Oh, yeah, isn't there a treasure golem as well? Right? Let's not forget to take that guy down. Oh, and we can summon another corrupted phoenix. I don't know if we got the... I don't think we got anything from that squash. We did get another favor rank. More treasure from boss rooms. Let's go. Let's go. Oh yeah, we can turn in both of these. Fanatic is another specialty. That we just unlocked. I think the last specialty. Alright, Apochronox is gonna be angry with us. Yeah, but listen. I feel like the game is probably gonna give us a message for when we get the squash. And we're not gonna like have to check every time. But I probably will check every time just because I'm just because I don't know. Just out of you know, pure desperate hope. Alright, what is gonna be the deal with the rest of this realm? Very spread out realm. Oh, and there might be a chest in that little spot, so let's quickly check. Indeed, you see there was a chest. Alright, let's go down. 2 projects to turn in, including our final, well, first of all, our final specialization is unlocked. And now the only projects, like the only one-shot, like permanent progress projects are the God Spawns. There's only one that I've unlocked, that is Apochronox's one. It's called Capra. Oh, I guess these aren't one-shots, because you would have to do this again if you wanted to summon Capra again. But just to show you, I have... Oh, and we got an achievement for unlocking the Fnatic class. That did pop up. I have unlocked Capra, right? I'm not... Yes, I have. I guess if you want to unlock it again, you've got to... Or like if you fused it with something that you don't like, or you need a second one for some reason, you'd have to get it again. And to get it again, you need to spend 50 emblems. And that's a lot of emblems. That's why I'm not doing those projects yet. We'll get them done in the future. For now, I'm saving my emblems for other things. All right, we're not ready to end this episode yet. I do want to do one more Apochronox run. 412 is a great bonus, and let's see how the loot bonus from those upgraded boss rooms, mini boss rooms, is working as well. Let's see how that goes. Yeah, let's do it like this. Blood Grove, let's go. This is probably going to be the last thing we do this episode. Okay, I think we did eat that squash before this enemy rushed at us. Extra traits and resurrect on death. Just the absolute worst. We're gonna be having to do blank slate a lot, because otherwise these guys are gonna be insufferable. I mean, they're still just really bad. And we have no extra attacks or casts. And they have end of turn defend. What a bunch of malarkey. Excuse me, why didn't you take damage? Are they stopping us from gaining stats or something? I don't... Or do they have a chance to resist damage? I don't know. This is gonna be a really annoying floor. Wait, oh, we've got a false god to fight. I didn't even realize that. Oh, we're gonna have Mindworm to fight. Is that what's going on? I see. Well, I guess we're gonna take a crack at Mindworm. Let's make you... Oh man, this is a bad floor to fight him on. I'll make you immune to spell damage, why not? Why is there less? There is less indirect damage. Okay, that explains it. That explains it. And we just made this guy immune to spell damage. So it's gonna be a long, long fight. But we should be able to keep him locked down, because we don't have gems sealed. No, we don't. We should be able to, some joker has, with their extra traits, shuffled the timeline. Bunch of garbage. Bunch of actual garbage. Alright. Yeah, this is definitely going to be the last episode we do, because we could have a potentially very long Mindworm battle. Oh, he's going to resurrect as well. Oh my god, this sucks. This is going to take like half an hour, this fight. Yeah, we can start you at the top of the timeline. I don't care. I kind of hope that he like just immediately kills us at the start of combat. 'Cause otherwise, it's gonna be a long, long, long fight. Alright, let's just do Rabid Dementia. Extra creates and resurrect on death. And no additional casts. And extra defense. I guess our luck was bound to run out eventually. Alright. I'm not gonna give him a chance to avoid damage, just for an extra 10% on that. Alright, again, let's get rid of your extra traits. Such a god-awful realm. Okay. I just do this. Okay, come on. Let's just get this done. Rabid Dementia. And we're not fighting him in our preferred realm, which is the Arachnid Nest. Speed is, you know what? Fine. Let's give this guy a chance to avoid damage. Let's just make our lives extra miserable, because I hate myself. Yeah. And there are 4 more enemies. Oh god. I should have used Blank Slate. I can do it on you, though. Oh, no, I can't. This sucks. Do they have stand as one? They might, or they might not. Oh my god, are you fucking kidding me? Oh my god. Like, are you actually fucking kidding me? What actual nonsense. Yeah, I'm not amused by this situation. Yeah, just don't miss, is what I was gonna say. Just don't miss. Yeah, you can gain 3 buffs, I don't care about that. Oh my god. And there are 3 more enemies and a master. Jeez, what an awful realm. Alright, let's... It's gotta be done though. You take the good with the bad in this game. This is definitely bad. Hey, at least we found one of these guys. Fucking hell, you summoned more enemies. Oh, you... Okay, blank slate. At least enemies are snared, so... Well, I think we might have snared you because of our, our Rift Dancer, or do we have snare, but I don't even know. I don't think the Rift Dancer cast anything, I think we just have snared. So let's just do this. Good job, good job. Like, he had to summon more enemies. Piece of garbage. Piece of actual garbage. Alright, let's... Let's just do this invisible. Enemies are disarmed. Are enemies snared? Yes, they are. So that helps us a little bit. It means we're gonna have more breathing room at the start of a fight. We can do this, and now we can do no. Oh, and I'm misclicking as well. It's okay. We killed them anyway, that's fine. Savage and enemies are blind. Does that help us? I don't know. Alright. What a terrible... And we've gotta kill all of these enemies as well, or the boss isn't gonna spawn. I was like, oh, maybe you should just quickly kill the boss. But no, we've gotta kill all of these guys before that's gonna happen. Oh my god. The actual worst. Alright. That was just a civilian. At least we've gotten all our buffs. Does double snared even do anything? It shows up as it's there twice, but does it do anything? Yeah, we've got to kill all these guys. Oh my god. I need a new controller. I didn't want to use the macro there. I wanted to manually cast. Yeah, the button is fine. I used to think the button was sticky, but no, the button is fine. I think it's just the input will sometimes misfire and think that there's a signal telling it to, you know, give the command for pressing the A button when it's not actually being pressed. All right, let's keep going. We've got 3 more enemies. God, that Pandemonium Shrine, such a troll. Such a troll move. And you're actually a mimic. Good job. Okay, you do this as well. Now you arbitrate. You're out of arbitration. Fine. You arbitrate like this. And now you do this. There we go. And on top of everything else, there's also Resurrect on Death. What actual garbage. Okay, here, let's deal with these guys one by one. Now we should just be able to do this. And then they're gonna resurrect, and then yeah. Yeah, I'm just a little peeved right now. Alright, let's deal with you. There should be hopefully just one more enemy after this. And for some reason these guys aren't snared. They must have had some annoying trait that stopped that from happening. Extra traits. No additional attacks. End of turn attack, end of turn defend. Awful, awful stuff. Let's just deal with the Entmaster. This should actually be pretty easy. Blank slate. Reincarnate. Oh my god, come on. Rabbit Dementia. Excuse me? Okay, are we gonna have to do arbitration because of your nonsense? Okay. Now is it gonna work? Excuse me? I don't understand what's going on. Is our damage not high enough? Our damage should be high enough, so I don't know why. I just did not understand what was going on in that fight. Was it due to some fusion trait that we weren't? Anyway, I don't even know. Let's... Alright. You have another one, right? Yeah. At least now you're dead. Don't have to deal with your nonsense anymore. And that was the fifth one of those that we fought, so it gave us the costume. But now there's one more enemy. And then we've got a date with Mindworm. Agile, of course. Hopefully Snare helps us out. It does. Hopefully I don't mess anything up. I don't, at least not yet. Dumpling, you do not have arcane, so do this. Actually, you also do this. We'll do it one more time. Now, Ebony Ant, please do a Rabbit Dementia. Oh god, why is this so slow? Alright. There we go. You're dead. I know there's more to do in this realm. But there's those mini boss rooms. Okay, fine, I'll go and do that. In case this guy kills us, we should at least get this stuff done. Again, some garbage has shuffled the timeline. Alright, start off with, this. I think we should be able to just do this. There we go. We've broken through. Okay. Nothing in that supposedly great treasure we're finding, at least not so far. Start out. Should have gotten rid of their traits. I'll do that now. And now do this. And of course they're gonna come back. Of course they're gonna come back. And anything else? There's that house. Let's deal with you. Nothing from you either. Alright, let's get into this fight, which is going to be an awful fight, but it's gotta happen. It's gotta be done. Yeah, you whatever, just... Alright. Start off with blank slate, because you do have extra traits. Yes, you do. Start off with blank slate. Follow up. Well, we've got to start scaling up. Otherwise, nothing's gonna work. And yeah, just do more of this, I guess. And arbitrate? Don't arbitrate yet. Do a do entangling roots. Ebony Ant, you can arbitrate. Yeah. And keep doing this. Now we are gonna just gotta start attacking. We've gotta start doing rabid dementia. Do you have infinite casting yet? The Dread White should definitely have infinite casting. Sorry, the Ebony Ant should definitely have infinite casting, and if you do have infinite casting, you should also be doing Rabid Dementia. The Dread White is going to start feigning death. Rift Dancer can start doing Rabid, or should we... let's ensnare. Let's not let this guy take any turns. And we don't want the tail to go, because the tail is gonna... it's gonna... provoke, which is gonna mess everything up. Yeah, let's keep scaling as much as we can, and now we have to start doing this. We're about as strong as we're gonna get. So, you know what? While you have Arcane, just do Rapid Dementia instead. And we just need to do a ton of damage. One of the orbs is gonna go. Both of them are confused, so let them go. The Centaur Duelist can entangle some more roots. Ebony Ent can do some more Rapid Dementia. Okay, yep. Okay, yeah. This is gonna be a long fight. You should feign some more death. And now we're doing actual indirect damage to him because your health is high enough. Honestly, just keep doing this. Animatus, you don't have Arcane, so targeted attack on the head. Dumpling should do this. Centaur Duelist, just in case they like try and heal themselves. Let's blight them. And the Ebony Ant is gonna ensnare this time. With entangling roots, I guess it doesn't matter whether we use ethereal, non-ethereal. Also keep feigning death. And keep doing this. And keep attacking the head. Keep doing this. Yeah, I guess I keep entangling. We'll just keep this guy permanently locked down. This would be going so much better if, well, if any number of things were, if we had extra attacks, if we didn't make him immune to spell damage, if he wasn't taking reduced indirect damage. It's just a bad collection of things that we ended up saddled with in this fight. Nonetheless, he will eventually go down. Doing that, I guess. You're doing a tiny amount of damage. Wish we had a way to cast Archangel's Blessing directly on him. I don't think we do, though. Don't think we do. We'd be taking him down pretty quickly. Okay, finally we're getting this, so that should help us out a little bit. Get a bit more damage put out. Doesn't matter if you put out damage if he resists the damage altogether. Which, again, we gave him that ability. Alright. He'll go down eventually. It's just a matter of time. It's just a matter of time. Okay, let's just keep doing this. Keep doing that. Yeah, keep doing this. Which orbs are about to go? These orbs are snared. They might not lose their turn. But they did. Alright, let's... Oh god, this is... Let me check, what sort of damage are we doing? Oh my god. I wanted to scroll down to see the battle history. Instead, I skipped my turn. So the Centaur Duelist is doing good damage. So the Animator is also doing good damage. And what sort of health is he at? Yeah, not that much health. It's just gonna be a long, and he's gonna resurrect as well. This piece of garbage is gonna resurrect as well. Well, the head died and then it came back because it resurrected. But if we kill it a second time, it should stay dead. Yeah, let's do this. Alright, keep doing that. And when we're down to 1, then we'll save it for when we have Arcane. Good. Shots on the head. Head is now permanently dead. Okay. We're getting through it. We're getting through it. Alright, keep doing this. Okay, let's try and focus down, I don't know, the orbs. Because they... I cast it on the wrong creature. I'm playing very sloppily, just because I'm a little bit salty over how bad the realm properties are. Admittedly, we made things unnecessarily difficult for ourselves by making him immune to spell damage. If he wasn't immune to spell damage, we could have probably killed him by now. But keep on entangling him. Never let him have a turn. Oh god. And every time he resists damage, it is just so painful. That's like a whole turn that we lost. Yeah, more damage, I'm okay with that. I'm totally okay. Oh look, the tail is dead, except not really. Oh, those orbs are dead. Except, ooh, those orbs are permanently dead. Never mind. Tail is the one that came back. Okay. And yeah, you keep going. The body's dead, except not really. And I think we just straight up missed that one attack. Yeah, keep entangling him. Just never let him take a turn. It's miserable for us, but it must be miserable for him as well. Like, he's probably hoping, he's probably wishing that he wasn't this tanky. Because he's like, man, I got other stuff to do, now I'm stuck in this fight that I can't even win. Okay, now, at least, the body is permanently dead. And at this point, I'm just gonna... Self-cast Rabbit Dementia is, I think, the way to do it with only 2 targets. Oh my god. Yeah, with only 2 targets and they're both on their final life, I think we just gotta do it like this. Dead. And... not quite. Oh! My controller was acting up again. Okay. And finally dead. Okay, what do we get? Well, we beat him for the 10th time, so we don't have to deal with his nonsense for a while. Alright. Nothing in that chest. Nothing in this chest. What do we get for the heaping treasure? Well, we get another, What? Well, let's gain this one. Mortal Vessel. And what is our heaping treasure? It's nothing. Or we're just directly going to Reputation with the Guild. Now at level 35. And what do we get? For our realm, we get nothing. We just get the standard reward. Anything else in this realm? I don't think so. Let's just head home. We've got to set a new bounty as well. I think we got 2 different Sorcery Guild cooperation achievements there. So let's go back to our still relatively recently renamed Castle Darius and give ourselves a new bounty. We're done fighting Mindworm for a while, so you can just go away. We've definitely fought Nebodar. Yeah, I think for some reason, because we have a Hell Knight anointment. I'm pretty. Oh, we haven't been running our projects. Oh, we didn't set. Oh my god, I am all over the place in this episode. We weren't at our full set of projects. Let's start a new pilgrimage. We wasted some time on this one, but it's okay. Is anybody at 31? No, the lowest is 32, so I'll just do it with 4080. Start a new training mission. I think the last one we did was health. Let's check this. Field items. Yeah, so the next one is intelligence. And what about our prophecies? We still have to do some gambling. We'll do this next episode, though. Oh, we need to do a raid mission. Are we running a raid right now? We're not. Okay, so let's... I'm gonna have to cancel one of my projects that I just started. Let's cancel the training mission and start a raid instead. And we'll get that done. Alright, now let's set ourselves a new bounty. And I was going to check, have we... Because we've gotten a... Yeah, we got a Hell Knight anointment and we would have gotten it from Nebodar. For some reason I thought we... And I guess I could check my achievements as well and it would confirm that we've fought Nebodar already. Anyway, let's set a bounty. We're done fighting the Ancestor, we're done fighting Mindworm. Who do we want to fight? Lloyd Prime? Yeah, let's do Lloyd Prime for a while. Could be good. Yeah, let's do Lloyd Prime until we do him 10 times. We're gonna have him at realm 626. Alright, that is gonna be all for this episode. Another one that ran unexpectedly long because I didn't realize that we were gonna have the False God fight on that floor as well. And it also turned out to be an awful floor. Not just for a False God fight, like for any fight. Those awful collections of realm properties. And we didn't even get the squash dumpling. But you know what? We'll keep trying and it'll happen for us eventually. But yes, this is what we accomplished this episode. Got some nice achievements. Hit 40%, which I showed you earlier. So that's good. So we're still making progress, but yeah. This episode, in parts, was a bit of a slog. But yes, that is going to be all for this one. Hope you had a good time. Thanks for watching, and I hope to see you again in the next one as well. And until then, take care.